Now, I know what y'all thinking. Tony, what the fuck? Well, it was a executive decision I had to make. I had to make a lot of executive decisions this week. Let's talk about it. Oh wait, gotta do the clap. Hello America, hello world. We are back with another episode of TMT, Tony Magnum Trucking. And yeah, this episode is going to be called Executive Decisions because this week has been weird. Everything's a little off kilter, but we're going to keep pushing on, try to get the job done in a safe and hopefully productive way. Now, let's go ahead and start with this part job I just did. Now, I am in a parking lot. This is a rinky-dink, what the fuck parking lot. But the good thing about this spot, it is like 4 miles away from my drop for this load. So that's a good thing. I don't even know why my GPS pointed this one out. It's like literally maybe 15 makeshift spots. Like maybe you could put 15 trucks back here. You had to do the 45-degree angle at this spot, and I had to redirect myself so that way I'm closer to this box truck that was beside me. You may have caught a glimpse of it, without me holding up this big ass center. I originally took the big center, but I'm like, wait a minute, there might be other trucks that might want to get in, and they might be a little too close. So I got a little bit closer to that truck there. Now, why am I deep in that bush right there? Of course, I've seen it, but it's like, okay, where I was to be on the concrete, my nose is so far out right here in this driveway. So I'm thinking, you know what? It's just brush. My tire has definitely took a lot more damage, or I won't say damage, I'm not saying damage, but it definitely went over a lot more stuff than some freaking twigs and trees. So yeah, let's bag that right there. Boom. Now my nose is way safer out the way, and I'm more confident about this decision now that I've seen this other vehicle just get real close to me. I'm like, yeah, I did a good thing. So I'm proud of that decision. It is what it is. It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done. American muscle. Now, on to more executive decisions. The biggest problem this week with the company, apparently our communication system went down. Our little system of how we usually get our loads and check where things are and all that good shit is out of whack. The app thing is not reading. It's still reading my load from Monday. It's still reading that. And it's just like, no, I'm still thinking. So that's the issue there. Then basically after I got rid of that Monday load, after I got rid of it, that's where the problem hit. And so I was stuck at a truck stop for a few days. I want to say up till Thursday. So here I am. Here it is Thursday. And how did they communicate with us? Through email, not in the big system here, the treble, but literal emails. So luckily, so it's Thursday. I decided to repark my truck to get a better internet signal. So I repark. I'm like, I'm still not seeing anything. I'm just waiting. Take a nap. Oh, by the way, I didn't even get this word that things went down. I had to actually contact my trainer because none of the numbers were working either. So I had to contact my trainer and these other TMC truckers. And I'm like, oh crap, that's what's going on. But anyway, back to the part job. I do the other part and I take a nap. I wake up. See, oh wait, I got an email. I know that name. That's my manager. So I look in there. I see, oh my goodness, look at this piece of crap thing. I gotta look through my phone. All right, fine. I see the address. I see what I'm supposed to pick up. Okay, let's go. So, and actually, the workflow came in on treble on this one. So I'm like, okay, we were working to some degree. So everything's loaded up. GPS, boom, haul ass. Now I'm at the shipper. The shipper, I get there roughly about what, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Okay, and I'm there, got the numbers in, waiting in line. Guess how long I waited in that line? Up until maybe midnight, sometime after midnight. That's how long I was waiting, just sitting there awake, hoping not to get caught off guard. And then about after midnight is when I finally got the little text on the phone to say, hey, you go ahead and go to the weigh station. Go to the weigh station, finally get loaded. So I'm actually loaded and pulling up into the tarping area about 1:30 in the morning. holy crap. And this load here, it's not too complicated, but it did take some work because I had to use the chains along with the straps. So I went ahead and strapped everything down, did the tarp as best I could, and I didn't get done till about maybe 4:30. And I'm like, holy crap, what do I do? There's no way I have the energy to freaking actually make this appointment time, which is supposed to be 10 a.m. What do I do? So I sent a detention form and I sent an email to my manager to explain the situation. Now I'm like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? They say you're not supposed to park up in that place, no overnight parking, but I see a lot of other truckers, they went ahead and did that. I'm like, shoot, me too. So I found a nice spot to just get out the way. Boom, I pass out. So what, this is roughly a little after 6, because I'm thinking, what can I do? What can I do this whole time? So about after 6, I go to sleep. I wake up about just a little after 8. So I'm thinking, oh, I know it's 8 o'clock, but let me go ahead and just push in that direction. So here I go. It's Friday. It's Friday morning, 8 o'clock. I see nothing else new. Let me just go. Let me just clear this direction. So I'm trucking all the way to about let's say 420. Let's say 420. I park up about 150 miles away from the drop. Okay. So I see my messages, and the one thing I got, this system sucks here, because we got to communicate through these text things. I'll take a hit. I got to take a hit. Okay. A slight hit. There's a problem on my particular end because my phone, for some reason, doesn't want to make phone calls. Why is that? I don't know. Straight talk. Why don't you tell me why my phone doesn't want to make phone calls after one of your special little updates, January 15th? That's January 15th when my phone started acting funny. Sorry, side story. Try to be on. I finally had to use somebody else's phone. I called up, and I'm on the phone with these motherfuckers, these outsourced motherfuckers, for about 3 hours. No situation, no like hard reboot or anything like that. I don't know what the issue is, but it seems like I'm going to have to just straight up get a new phone, and this will be the last new phone I get with Straight Talk. If a catastrophic situation like this happens again, I'm done with this. Anyway, so that's my particular issue. I found out about 9 o'clock that Friday morning. She emailed me and just asked some general questions. So while I'm parked up, I send it back. But like, that was like 4:20. At 4:30, all of a sudden there's another email about other situations, saying that things were back to normal, blah blah blah. But I also get a preset load. How the fuck am I supposed to handle this? And I see the time frame on it. I'm like, I cannot make that, and I still got this. And then I check the place that I'm supposed to do this drop to. They're closed. So that's a whole shit ton of what the fuck going on, right? So here is my executive decision I'm making, because there's nobody answering my emails right now. So I think it's the weekend now, so everybody's doing their own thing. So here's my executive decision. Since I'm so close to that place for this drop, as soon as it opens, I won't be there to go ahead and get it unloaded. Apparently, the new pickup for that preset load is either the same place or it's dangerously close to it, one or the other. So, get this load up, get that load on, and apparently the trip is not really that far. I could probably clear it all Monday. So if I get that done Monday, get all that set in, then hopefully at that time I should be back in order. This one's going to be late. This one, I got to check the schedule again. But if I get this all done Monday, hopefully everything will be back in order. So those are the executive decisions I had to make during this particular trip. This week has been slow but frustrating. As in, what do we do? There's no way we can communicate with each other. However, there is a ray of hope, a ray of light in this situation. It is because I explained before how I'm doing this mostly for the experience. Well, think of it this way. I got more days counting up my experience without taking the risk of actually running into somebody. So that's a good thing. And that's been my week. There's nothing else really that new other than this kerfuffle of executive decisions. So what's the moral of this story? Sometimes you're just going to have to pull a cowboy stunt out here in life in general, where there is, yeah, a plan typically for a situation, but sometimes those bumps in the road or some weird hiccup, somebody doesn't show up, you're just going to have to adapt. And as long as you're aiming to get the mission overall done, it may not be as a pretty picture as you originally planned it, but if you get to that end or as close as possible, and you get home safe, count it as a win. Y'all, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you're a trucker, let me know if you had experience like this, or if you had to make it. What is your executive decision you had to make on the fly? Like, oh shit, this thing didn't set up, this didn't happen right, I gotta do something. So let me know if you're a trucker or you just had to make an executive decision, or if you just had to make any other executive decision in your own life about just, hey, didn't go as planned, but here we go. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for more, because I'm going to keep trying to bring it to you. Tony Magnum Trucking. You want some? Come get some. Woo!